Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Predator Badlands. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the first teaser trailer for Prey, the upcoming Predator movie starring Amber Midthunder. We'll also be discussing some details about the movie that were revealed in the trailer. So if you think you know everything about Prey, then hold on tight because there might just be a few surprises in this trailer. Also, please remember to like this video and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all things Predator. But enough from me, let's jump straight into it. Here we go. I have seen some rough stuff in my day, but I ain't never seen nothing like that. You will get a chance to see that very scene when Prey is released in theaters and on Hulu on August 5th, 2022. That was 1 minute of awfulness. The title card reads Prey, but why is it written in Comanche? Why not just use English? Well, the new Predator movie is set in 1719 and takes place in what is now known as Oklahoma. The film is actually based around a true story. And during the time period of the movie, the Comanche people were one of the most feared tribes in the area. They were fierce warriors, and they were known for their skill in hunting and tracking. In fact, the Comanche would have been the ones doing the preying, not the other way around. So it only makes sense that the movie is titled Prey, and that it's written in Comanche. This movie is gonna take us back to basics and really show how deadly the Predator really is. It's gonna strip away some of the sci-fi elements and really focus on the survival horror aspects. It looks awesome. The official synopsis for the film is as follows. From the best minds at Disney's 20th Century Studios, the new Predator film is a thrilling new addition to the franchise that has been eagerly awaited by fans since the release of The Predator in 2018. Set in the Comanche Nation 300 years ago, this story follows a young woman called Naru, who is a skilled hunter and fighter. She takes it upon herself to protect her people from a highly evolved alien known as the Predator. The cast for Prey is as follows. Amber Midthunder as Naru, Dakota Beavers as Tabe, Stormy Kip as Sika, Michelle Thrush as Hoxau, and Dane DeLigro as the Predator. Prey is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, and the screenplay is written by Patrick Eisen. It's produced by John Davis, John Fox, and Lawrence Gordon. It's also interesting to note that the executive producer for this film is Shane Black. Black was the star of the original Predator movie back in 1987. So it's nice to see him come full circle and actually be involved in a new Predator movie. Now let's discuss the details that were revealed in the trailer. The first thing I want to talk about are the Predators. Yes, Predators, plural, there's more than one. For the majority of the Predator franchise, we have seen the Predators hunt alone, or at least they seem to hunt alone. But towards the end of the trailer, we get a glimpse of two Predators flying through the air. This may indicate that the Predators travel in packs, or at least in pairs, which makes sense considering they are a highly evolved species. It would make sense that they work together to bring down larger prey. Now, we don't see these Predators working together in the trailer, so maybe they only team up when they're going after bigger prey. Or maybe they're rivals and are hunting Naru and her people for sport. Remember, the Predators are an extremely dangerous and ruthless species. They will stop at nothing to complete their mission. And what better way to test their skills than by bringing down a group of fierce warriors like the Comanche? Regardless of whether the Predators are working together or against each other, one thing is clear: Naru and her people are in for a very bad time. The second detail I want to discuss is the jungle environment. In previous Predator movies, the Predators usually hunt in jungles, and this is no exception. However, this jungle is unlike any other we've seen before. This is a prehistoric jungle filled with all kinds of dangerous creatures. Not only does this add to the intensity of the film, but it also gives the Predators a chance to prove how skilled they really are. After all, the Predators are known for their ability to adapt to different environments, and they will use anything to their advantage when hunting. In this case, the jungle itself is their weapon, So while the jungle may seem like just a backdrop for the film, it's actually a very important part of the predator's arsenal. Speaking of weapons, let's talk about the weapons that Naru and the predators are using. Naru and her people are shown using traditional weapons such as bows and arrows and spears. These weapons are not only effective against the predators, but they're also very symbolic of the Comanche culture. On the other hand, the predators are shown using their signature weapons, such as their plasma caster and their wrist blades. These weapons are not only deadly, but they're also very advanced. The predators' technology is far beyond our own, and they're able to use their weapons with deadly accuracy. One of the most interesting weapons shown in the trailer is the predator's new spear. The predator can throw this spear, and it has a grappling hook that allows the predator to swing from tree to tree. This is not only a very cool addition to the predator's arsenal, but it also makes sense for the jungle environment. Being able to swing through the trees would be a very useful tactic when hunting large prey. Another interesting detail revealed in the trailer is the inclusion of the Elder. The Elder is a very mysterious character, and we don't know much about them, but they do seem to play an important role in the film. The Elder is played by Michelle Thrush, who is a very respected actress, and it's rumored that her character is a medicine woman. If this is true, then it would make sense that she would be very wise and knowledgeable about the ways of the jungle. She could potentially help Naru and her people by teaching them how to use the jungle to their advantage, or by using their knowledge of plants and animals to create remedies for the wounded. However, it's also possible that the Elder may not be so friendly and could potentially be a rival to Naru. After all, the Comanche were a fierce tribe, and it's possible that not everyone would be on board with Naru's plan to take on the predators. The last detail I want to mention is the ending of the trailer. In the final shot, we see Naru standing over the body of a dead predator. This is a very intense image, and it shows just how dangerous this creature really is. To be able to defeat a predator, it takes a lot of skill and determination. And it seems like Naru is more than capable of handling herself. This is a great message to send, and it's something that I think audiences will appreciate. Seeing a strong female lead take on and defeat a predator is definitely something we need to see more of. Overall, the teaser trailer for Prey is very promising. It looks like this movie is going to be a great addition to the Predator franchise. It's got everything I love about the Predator movies: intense action, a mysterious and dangerous creature, and a great cast. Plus, it's always great to see a strong female lead take on a big challenge. Are you excited for Prey? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things Predator. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.